Let's talk about when kids have big feelings and what you can do about it. Big feelings are real. And whatever you do, don't get confused with self-management or self-regulation versus self-control. Because self-control would be, you're going to stuff that, don't feel it, make it go away. That's not always a healthy thing to do, because sometimes big feelings have to come out. But that's learning self-awareness and self-management. That's where we want to get kids to be, so they can walk in and they can kind of name that feeling and they can access help. Kids need help with big feelings. So say to kids, that's a big feeling. Here's what you can do with it. Sometimes if I have a kid who comes in the morning and they have big feelings and they might have a system where they're checking in and checking out. We do that a lot with some of our kids who come to school with big feelings. I'll actually hold that feeling for them. I will say to them, let me hold that for you. I got a drawer over here that's just for big feelings. And right now, there's not a lot of people with some big feelings in there, so there's plenty of room for yours. I'll hold it in this drawer, I'll lock it in there, and later on today after lunch, you check in with me, and we'll see what we can do about that big feeling. Because I want you to be able to have a wonderful day. But you know what? That's a feeling that's too big for you to take into your day. So validate it for them. Have them name it. Hold it for them, if you will. The same thing happens when kids come in with adult information. Lots of times those big feelings are driven by what they've seen and heard in their home. And that's not theirs. And I'll say that to kids. I'll say, you know what? That one's not yours. That's a big feeling I can hold for you today. You know what happens at the end of the day when they check out? I'll say, how's that big feeling? And they'll be, what big feeling? I'm okay, miss. I got this. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take that big feeling and I'm going to just take it out of the drawer. We'll take care of that one for you. But remember, here's what you do with your big feelings. Because we have to remember that emotions are nothing but a tap on the shoulder that tells us that something needs to be tended to. And if you don't know the difference between big feelings and little feelings, like the size of the problem, then that's the first thing you got to figure out. And the second thing is, what do I do with these big feelings? Thanks for watching. Remember to hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment.